That's what we pick up from our sources. So what we do know is that L&T has called for a press briefing at 4 p.m. today in their Andheri office, that's in Mumbai. And at the announcement, at the briefing, AM Naik will be there, and there he is likely to announce a merger between L&T Infotech as well as MindTree. Now remember, Larsen & Toubro is the promoter of the two companies. They had acquired MindTree about 3 years ago in 2019. They currently have a 61% stake in MindTree, while in L&T Infotech, L&T has about a 74% stake. The combined entity is going to create a large IT company, $3.5 billion in terms of revenues. It will be much smaller than even a Tech Mahindra, but it will be significantly higher than the others like an Mphasis, Coforge as well as Persistent. Now the street has been speculating about this merger. Now the merger kind of makes sense because their portfolios are complementary. There are synergies which you can extract. Now for instance, L&T Infotech is much stronger in the finance vertical, where MindTree has a smaller presence. Where are MindTree's strength? They're more in the travel and tourism, retail, insurance sector. So, there are portfolio synergies which the company can look to go after. The big risk is the possibility of senior level attrition and management churn. Now we know there is attrition, but it's more centered around the lower level, the early joinees with 2 to 5 years experience. Now both DC, that's Debashish Chatterjee of MindTree, and Sanjay Jalona of L&T Infotech, both of them have been superb CEOs for their individual companies, but only one of them can lead the merged entity. So who will it be? And the person who doesn't make it, there's always a risk they'll probably resign, and with him may go his, the senior executive. So that is a bit of a risk for the markets. But we'll watch out. Right now what we've picked up is only from our sources. But there is a press briefing at 4 p.m. By L&T, the parent company of these two IT entities. So we'll watch for the announcements from there very closely.
Oh yes, we will. Let's see what L&T has in store for us. Reema, thank you so much for joining us with that analysis. And with that, it's a wrap in this edition of ChartBusters. Do stay tuned. Trading Hour comes up next.